Hey y'all, my name is Luke. I make bags from high performance materials that would otherwise be discarded. Today I'm here in Hood River for a trade show, so I figured we might as well go right next door here to Rochibald Batten Systems, where they make fiberglass, carbon fiber, all sorts of other battens that help sails keep their shape. I use them in my drop liner backpack, so if you've bought a drop liner backpack in the last 14, 15 years, you have a fiberglass batten that's hidden behind the liner, and it keeps the bag from just fully collapsing when there's nothing in there. And they're lightweight, they're flexible, and they're made right here in Hood River. So let's go check out how they make them.
Every sail's custom tapered, basically. Right. So it requires a certain type of batten depending on the boat or the sail that you're making. It tells the guy here how to cut it. It gives you the code that we use. The length of the taper or length of the batten to cut.
So a really important step in getting battens to perform at their best is to put a taper on them. So they feed it through this specialized machine that they developed here that holds the battens down, feeds it through, and then uses a 6-inch wet cutter head to put the perfect taper on them so that they flex just right in the correct spots. It's a pretty sweet machine.
Wow. Created a sharp edge just in the tapering end of it.
Yeah.
So what we do here is just break the edge here. Like this. So the next step after that is what he's doing. This is.
Hey.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Good, are you?
Very, very strong glue. We got all stuff for workers.
No VOCs. And that just seals it, so it's a real quick drying, and it's water-based, so it's really cool. Flip them over. Whoa, I just messed the whole thing up.
Fast drying, huh?
Dries about, in summertime like this, probably about 5 minutes.
When I get mine printed with the Truson logo on there, yeah. Oh, sorry, I went out this. To connect battens together.
Yeah.
They also make these little boxes in-house, which allow them to ship the battens for bigger boats in much more affordable ways, because basically when you got like a 12-foot long batten, shipping that is kind of a nightmare. So they have these boxes that hold two scarfed joints together, basically. So you make a really long batten out of a few sections that are scarfed together with these little boxes.
Right. Yeah. Oh. This forms at about 365, yeah.
Okay.
So. It's cool off this is not easy.
They also make 3 different versions of these battens that can be rolled up on a furler, so that way you can have your head sail or your in-mast furling for your main sail and still be able to get the best shape out of the sail.
And then we're picking it up in the aft section to support. It's for support. So that's basically a bigger roll that you want to roll it without failure. So this is for flickers that go on top of the mast.
And these big stiff things are what they call flickers. So they're powder coated here in house too, and they go on the top of masts and hold the backstay away from the mast.
Really, really stiff.
Oh yeah, that's stiff. All right, thank you so much to Romeo and the crew there at RBS for showing me around. I gotta say, Romeo has probably the best view from any office that I could dream of, because he's right there at the Hood River event site, and just, I would have a hard time getting work done there if it was windy, personally, but I'm sure after a while the novelty might wear off. But anyway, back in the shop now with the battens that I picked up from RBS, and just in case y'all are unaware, if you have a drop liner backpack, you pull away this Velcro here, and then you have this compartment behind here, and you can see the sleeve, and that is where the battens go. But this is what they look like when they come to me from the factory. And it was cool seeing how they make them and all the finishing processes that happen and all the hands that go into making these thing. Obviously, they're more for sailing industry, keeping sails in their proper shape and all that. But I like to use these in the backpacks because it keeps the pack from just totally collapsing when it's empty and there's nothing in there. And another bonus of buying these battens from them is that they give me a decent price on this alpha ropes, which is what I use for the glow pull cords here on the drop liner backpacks and other bags, and zipper pull cords. So I always use my hot knife to cut off a little chunk of these guys and then add it onto the zipper pull to give y'all something more to grab onto and also to be seen in the dark. So anyway, thanks so much for watching this tour of the factory at RBS. It was fun to visit, and we'll see y'all next time.